Hello and welcome, bookworms. Welcome to this week's episode of The Contenter Narrative. This is The Collector by John Fowles. Now, this book was recommended to me and bought for me by my sibling Quinn. And it's taken me a while to get round to it, but oh my god. Right. So it's a book of two halves. So essentially, you're following Frederick, who collects butterflies and takes photographs, and then he falls in love with Miranda, and he decides that, you know, Miranda's his one true love. And he keeps saying, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to do anything, you know, I'm just going to admire her from afar and blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, he's won some money, he's bought a house, he's equipped the basement so that Miranda can live there, he's kidnapped her, and he's holding her hostage. So the book of two halves. So the first half is from his point of view, and the second half is from her point of view, and then it finishes off going to his point of view for the finale. And her point of view was good. It was really good to read, and like it was very well written, and kind of seeing the way that she was trying to play the game, trying different ways of escape, the fact that she was like, I will not die here, and all of that. But it just kind of, I don't know, I found it more compelling from his side of the story, and I was like, right, okay. So his side, it was creepy, it was unsettling, but it was so well written, because it was just things that he was like, you know, well, if I hadn't won the money, then this wouldn't have happened, or, you know, I just went to go see this house and it just happened to be the most perfect house, so obviously that's what I did. And it was just his rationality of kidnapping this woman, of holding this woman hostage, and then like how it ended as well, where he was like, well, okay, so maybe next time I'll do it this way round. And I'm like, what? And then he starts like looking at it as if it's an experiment. And it's just like, literally, it was so unsettling, because he was just so clear and concise in his thinking. He was just like, well, this is only natural, like she will grow to love me, we are a good companionship. And it was the way that it was written, and the story, it was just, I was compelled and I could not put it down. As I said, when I got to her point of view, Miranda's point of view, it was good, it was very well written, do not get me wrong, and seeing it from her perspective, and like, you know, when we see it from his perspective, and like there's a bit where obviously she keeps trying to escape, but he's like, oh no, I've thought of everything. And from her point of view, she's like just desperate to try and get out. And it's so interesting to see this interlocking, where it's like one half of the book, you're reading it all from his point of view, and then you suddenly switch and you're seeing it straight from her point of view from the second half. And it was just so, the fact that he kept going, well, I'm not like other, like, you know, I wouldn't hurt you, because, you know, I'm not going to essay you, you know, I would never do that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, you have kidnapped a woman and you are holding her in the basement. It doesn't matter if you're going to, like, you know, or anything like that. You have essentially taken her life. Like, do you know what I mean? And it was just, it was the anger that I was feeling, but like, it was just so bizarre, because it was chilling. It was absolutely chilling. And hands down, Quinn, thank you so much for recommending and getting me this book, because honestly, it just stuck with me. And I mean, I finished it a couple of days ago, but it is literally just stuck with me. I deliberately took lunches at work so that I could read this book. And like, normally I don't take lunches at work. That's something else entirely, because I just like doing my work. But I was like, right, no, I've got to take an hour because I've got to get this book read. And it just stuck with me. So honestly, give this book a go. It was a very, very enjoyable book, very good. As I said, I was a little bit like, and again, let down's not the right word, but I feel like putting her point of view in, it was good, but I just don't feel like it added anything. The bits that really stuck with me were his point of view. So obviously, let me know what you think below in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know, you know, anything like that. But please, you know, just give this video a like, share it, subscribe to the channel. But thank you so much for your continued support. And remember to always keep it contento.